Major League Baseball has a massive umpire problem. These guys are absolute garbage. Terrible at their job, and they're playing themselves out of a job. There's a reason why most players, most fans, managers, everybody in the game cannot stand these guys. They're horrible at what they do. They're fat overpaid. They get way too much power with the MLB union. The umpires union has way too much power. MLB is feckless. They won't do anything about it. And it kind of all culminated today with this insane ejection of Diamondbacks Madison Bumgarner. And to be fair, it's not just Major League Baseball. Most professional sports in this country have a terrible officiating problem. It's really bad. And now that sports betting is legal in most states in this country, you have a real issue. There are billions and billions of dollars being exchanged here, and you are going to lose massive respect, because the one thing Vegas, one thing gambling can't do is have the appearance of unfairness, and you lose credibility when your officials and umpires are horrendous at their job, and you lose a lot of integrity. There's something that needs to be done across all major sports, but I'm going to break down this crazy ejection. But before I do that, if you could first like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get these daily update videos, share this video with your friends. It really helps the channel out a lot. We are growing like crazy. All right, so Diamondbacks pitcher Madison Bumgarner was ejected in the first inning during a substance abuse check, I guess, from the umpires. This is a crazy ejection. Let's look at it here first. So this is kind of where things blowing up. My man's checking him after the first inning. Look at this. He's rubbing his hand. He's not even looking at his hand for like sticky stuff. He's just staring death bullets into Bumgarner like, what's going on here? I'm staring at you. And Bumgarner looks up like, okay, dude, why are you rubbing my hand? What's going on here? You give me a massage? You got a lotion? You moisturizing there? He looks back at him like, dude, what are you doing? This is insane. What an insane person. What is he doing? He's just rubbing his hand. This is crazy. Here's it at full speed. Mad Bum's barking at the home plate umpire or something. Doesn't agree with the call. Gave up a home run in the inning. Tough inning. So he goes over for his substance abuse checks. And this is insane right here. Here you go. He's rubbing it. He's looking at him. We've seen this. He says, says something to him. Now, Mad Bum had some great quote here. He tossed him. Mad Bum hits him with the F-bomb. He's already been tossed. He gets up in his face. That was a real quick ejection. And look at this. This man needs to be restrained. Madison Bumgarner's a lumberjack. He will murder him right here. This is a strong man. I don't know why. But what is going on here with MLB umpires? Why is he getting tossed? Nobody came here to see you rub a man's hand and eject him. This is such shit right here. This is so terrible. Get on his neck. I love it. And look at the comparison. Here's the Hernandez's check in the previous inning from the umpire. Look at his hand check. Here we go. Rub it. There's good. Nothing there. You're good to go. Why does home slice at first base have to go over there, rub his hand, check him? And Mad Bumgarner had a great quote. He said, if you want to go play little piggies, go to the minor leagues with the kids. Absolutely insane quote. That's what got him tossed, which I love it. That's a great if you're going to get tossed, that's a great comment fired back. You're going to play little sweet little piggies in my hands. Go to the minor leagues. But this is just a larger problem that baseball has. Look at this. There's literally an entire Twitter page dedicated to how horrible MLB umpires are at their job. And this is why we want robot umpires. This is the robot umpire. Now, I'm not going to say all MLB umpires are terrible. There's a large chunk of them. There's one or two guys out there that are like 98%, 99% in calls most games, which is absolutely insane behind the plate. I'm all for that. Those guys are great. But look at this stuff. MLB umpire auditor right here is great stuff. Talking about these guys are laughing, punching a guy. A pitch was 3.47 inches out of the zone. The robot umpires can't possibly be this bad. It's a bunch of fat, overpaid guys sitting, we got the union. We don't need to do our job. You wonder why nobody likes you. And then you have to show people up. That's horrible. It's so bad. There's just countless videos of umpires making horrible calls. We had a call last night in the Yankees game where my man got tagged at home plate. Now, it benefited the Yankees. I don't care. But they called him safe. And here was a great one. Here you go. According to Joe West, MLB umpires gave Angel Hernandez a 96% on this game. He made 129 calls. That means he only missed 5 calls. Here's a 30-second video of him missing call after call after call. Angel Hernandez is the worst umpire in Major League Baseball. The MLB stat tracker had him at 88% this game. It's pathetic how bad these guys are. And it all culminated in this great ejection here later in the game by Schwarber. Here we go. Here's the Schwarber in a 1-run game. They punch his ass out on that. The bat throw, this was great. They tossed him. That was excellent. Excellent toss right there. Schwarber made him up. But this is not just the NFL. Not just the MLB. The NFL has a massive problems with officiating. We know that. The officials aren't even full-time employees in the NFL. You can't have a multi-billion-dollar sports gambling industry and fans, players, everybody thinks it's not fair, thinks it's rigged. It's not up to the standard it needs to be. You need to train your officials better. You need to make them full-time employees. The NBA, we already need to know about the NBA. Tim Donaghy was the only one that went down for the gambling ring, fixing games and stuff like that. And you're telling me he's the only one? There's multiple current NBA officials he was making calls to 20 times a day, but they never got looked into. There's a massive point shaving issue here. There's fixing of games. I totally believe that either the officials and umpires and referees are just terrible at their job, or there's something on the vig here. They're getting a cut of it. They ain't playing favorites. Like, I officiate games. It's not the easiest thing to do, but there's no excuse to be this bad. You got a bunch of old guys that can't move, they can't run, they can't see. You need some young, fresh blood, and you need to compensate them fairly. You need to pay them a ton of money so there's no incentive for any shenanigans to go around. That's just such a massive problem in sports. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How do we fix this issue? What needs to be done? Should we just get rid of all officials? Just let the robots do it. The computers are good enough. They'll make the calls for us. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share this video with your friends, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.